It could make you smile, 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 smile. Teach you all you need to learn. If you want your better, live better. Now healthy food and lifestyle. Healthy food and lifestyle. Make a living lifestyle.
Hello everyone, welcome to another beautiful episode on Healthy Food Lifestyle with Mercy Mary. I still remain your chef and your nutritionist. And today, guys, I am going to be educating you guys on 5 enemies to nutrition. Things that we should actually do to avoid nutrients being extracted from the particular food process that you are making, so that the nutrients can actually go inside your body and to serve as healthy benefits. Okay, so today on my table, I have carrots, I have plantain, and I also have sweet potato. Okay, these are the 3 things I'm basically going to be showing you guys, and I'm also going to tell you other tips on what you need to avoid to retain nutrients in your food so you don't get to lose them. I'm going to be telling you guys today about peeling. Okay, it's one of the enemy to nutrition. So now there's one thing you guys need to understand. All our tuber crops grow beneath the soil, okay? And any tuber crops that grow beneath the soil, 50% of the nutrient lies within the body, okay? So it is very important that you don't peel it off. Instead, what you should do to keep it healthy when making it is to wash the body, or probably if you have a cooking hard brush, you can use it to brush the whole thing. Then you can cut it, chop it, whatever way you want to use in making your dish and cook it. The back is very nutritious. It is not harmful. So you guys need to avoid peeling off your tuber crop. Okay, in avoiding that, you'll be able to retain the nutrients in your food, which serves as nutrition. Okay, now the second one I'm going to be talking about carrots, which is cooking in water. Okay, this is the reason why you shouldn't cook in water. Remember my previous video, I showed you guys how you should actually wash your vegetables, how you should wash your fruit. And for the vegetable part, I made you guys understand that you have to make sure that you wash your vegetable before cutting it, okay? But I'm going to show you something that you need to see to avoid cooking in water. So in that way, you don't get to lose nutrients, mineral, and vitamin. Anytime you see color leaving your food, it is called mineral. And flavor, it is called vitamin. And mineral and vitamin is what combines it to be nutrition. Okay, is what brings out the nutrients in your food. So now this is what I'm going to do. Now this is the carrot. Why you need to avoid cooking in water, so you don't lose nutrients, you don't lose vitamin, and you don't lose mineral. So now this is a grater in my hand. I am going to scrape this out, or probably I just use the smaller parts. Okay. This is just to show you process of things you need to avoid. Remember, the first one is peeling. You need to avoid peeling your tuber crops. And the second one is cooking in water. So you don't lose nutrients, you don't lose mineral, you don't lose vitamin. It is very, very important, guys. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe. If you have any question you want to ask me, any contribution, feel free to put that on the comment below, okay? So I'm just going to peel just all this. I grated all this and okay, so now here is the carrot grated. I'm going to tell you what happens when you cook in water. I'm going to add a glass of water inside. Just a little. Then I'm going to use my spoon and stir. I'm doing this because I want you guys to understand what happens when you cook in water, because you lose mineral and you lose vitamin. And mineral and vitamin is what makes it called nutrients. So guys, please, let's avoid the second enemy to nutrition, which is cooking in water. I'm just going to stir this, then I'll sieve right here. Okay, so did you see? Now I'm done sieving this. Now you see what I'm talking about. Now this is mineral. Anytime you see color leaving your dish, whatever dish you are cooking, it is called mineral. Okay, and when this is probably on the fire you're cooking it, it is, you know, the whole thing is boiling and all that, you will actually lose vitamin as well. So guys, let us avoid cooking in water. This is what happens when you cook in water. Color, when it leaves your food, this is what comes out. This is what you're wasting, and this is what you actually need inside your body. And by the time you actually test this, it won't taste exactly as carrots. It's going to be tasting differently, like the mineral inside has been extracted, and this is what we actually waste out. So guys, please, let's avoid cooking in water. It is not healthy. Remember, the basic concept of this is to make sure that whatever we do, the process is to make it healthy. Okay, so it can serve as nutrients in our cells. So it is very important. The first one is avoid peeling off the tuber crop. The second one is avoid cooking in water. And now I'm going to be talking about the third one, which is oxidation. Now, oxidation means when light and air goes in and out of the particular food you are making. For instance, if I have my pot on the fire and let's say I'm making, what popular dish am I making? Let's say yam porridge, for instance. After adding all your ingredients inside, what you have to do is make sure that the pot is covered properly, not half-sided. Because once it's half-sided, it is open, there's a tendency that air goes out and light comes in. And it's also another part that kills nutrients in your particular food that you are making. It takes out the nutrients. So let's avoid oxidation when we are cooking. When you're cooking, cover your pot properly so air doesn't go out and light doesn't come in. Okay, it is not healthy to have your pot open-sidedly. Okay.
Come again with something. We could make you smell, 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 smell. Teach you all you need to learn. If you want your better, live better. Now healthy food and lifestyle. Healthy food and lifestyle.
Fourth one, which is excessive heat. Okay, and the excessive heat is splitted into three parts. Now, the first one is boiling, the second one is steaming, and the third one is microwaving. The first one I'm going to be talking about is boiling. I need you guys to understand that whenever you're trying to cook your food and you're trying to retain nutrients from the food, you need to make sure that your fire degree is low. Okay, basically you could tune your fire degree to 19 degree. Okay, it shouldn't be too high, because once you have too much excessive heat in your food, there's a tendency that you kill all the nutrients inside. So instead of it cooking and, you know, bringing out all the flavor and all the mineral and, you know, combining everything together in that particular meal, the excessive heat will end up burning everything. So it is important that whenever you are boiling your food, you should avoid excessive heat. Okay. And now the second one is steaming. For instance, when you make your food today and you have leftovers and you're trying to steam it the next day, make sure that like I said, make sure when you're boiling 90 degree fire, and when you're also steaming, make sure that it's also on 90 degree as well. In this way, you make sure that whatever you are steaming steams well. Okay, so let's avoid excessive heat when we're boiling and also when we're steaming. And now the third one is microwaving. Okay, I know a lot of us are like, oh, microwaving, I know a lot of you will probably want to disagree with me, but here is what you don't know. Now, when you microwave your food, it is called radiation. Okay, radiation is when food spins. Okay, it's like bringing out food that has been in the freezer for like 3, 4, 5 days, and you put it in the microwave, and in less than 2 minutes, it is all hot. Now, imagine what the process that food has actually gone through. Whatever nutrients or mineral or vitamin that is in that food, with the microwaving and everything, it will kill the nutrient. Remember, guys, how we look determines what we eat. Okay, and how do we eat? We eat healthy, and how do we eat healthy is the process in which the food is being made. So let's avoid microwaving, because it causes harmful substance to your white blood cell when you do this often. If you check the history in the US, I think 75% of people are actually affected by the curse of using microwave to make almost all their food. And if you look at your microwave, there's always a disclaimer at the back which says, for pregnant women, okay, that when you are actually trying to microwave your food, you should actually take about 4 to 5 steps backwards. Okay, so when you microwave your food, it is harmful. It is not so healthy. Okay, even if you do it, but just try to avoid it. It is better to actually steam your food in a lower degree. Okay, microwave radiates, and radiation is not actually good for our cells. Okay, so guys, that is the 5 elements to nutrition. So we need to avoid these 5 elements. Remember, the first one was peeling, the second one was cooking in water, the third one is oxidation, the fourth one is excessive heat, which is the boiling, steaming, and microwaving, and the last one I'm going to be talking about is fat and oil. Remember what I said in my previous video, that there are good oil and there are bad oil. So we need to avoid excessive oil when we are cooking, okay, because we have natural oil in our body, and we don't need to consume so much oil, because this oil doesn't go out in form of waste product. It stays inside. It either is staying up or it settles down. It doesn't go out. So let's avoid fats and oil in our daily health, because it's not good. So guys, that's the 5 enemies to nutrition. I hope you guys understood all what I've said, okay, because it's very, very important. Remember, healthy is not about just, like I said, it's not about just combining fruit and vegetables, but the process. Okay, I hope these 5 guidelines to whatever you guys are doing, you need to avoid it, because you've seen all the example I've actually made. And most of my videos that I'll be doing, how I'm going to be cooking yam porridge, potato porridge, or plantain porridge. Okay, you guys are going to be seeing the process of how I make it. You're going to see how I don't get to peel off. You're going to see how I don't get to cook in water. You're going to see how I avoid oxidation. You're going to see how I avoid excessive heat. And you're going to see how I also avoid fat and oil. Okay, you're going to see all these things. It's not going to be something that I'm just saying, but I'm going to be showing you guys practicing it as well. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any question, or you would like to add something to all what I've said, you can actually add that to the comment section below, and I'll be showing you on my next video on healthy tips. Remember, health is wealth, and also what you eat determine how you look. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. I still remain your chef and your nutritionist on Healthy Meal Lifestyle. Bye. See you guys later.
Come again with something. Make you smile, 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 smile. Teach you all you need to learn. If you want your better, live better. Now healthy food lifestyle.